Wax Candle, Community News 103. Whoa! Dr. Dre and wife Nicole Young reached a settlement. Dr. Dre's ex-wife Nicole Young just scored a victory in court after he was ordered to pay almost $300,000 a month in spousal support. But the legendary rapper also sees it as a win, according to legal documents obtained by the Blast. The music mongrel and his ex-wife were both in court for a hearing this week, hashing out specifics of how much will be paid in temporary spousal support. In the order, Dr. Dre was ordered to pay $293,000 per month to his ex-wife, which is due on the first of every month. Damn. That averages out to $300,000 a month. That's a nice little nest egg. Now, if you do the math, that's a whopping $3.5 million per year in support, not to mention other expenses. The payments will continue according to the order until the party receiving support remarries or enters into a new domestic partnership. Death of either party, Nicole, who is repped by powerhouse attorney Samantha Spector, is also getting her health insurance paid by Dre, which will be similar to the coverage at what she had during the marriage. All other insurance for Nicole will be paid out of her pocket. I think Miss Young, she was a good wife. She's been married to Dre since the 90s. And she's been there. They had a family. They got 2 kids together. And she's been by his side through all his business accomplishments. Even though he had a prenup, I think she deserved every dime that she's getting. But I know she wanted more. Nicole originally asked for $2 million a month. For those of us counting, that's $24 million a year. But it should be noted that the rapper and his ex-wife are currently negotiating an overall settlement of their divorce, and the amount of the money be paid by Dre is temporary. So he's paying only temporary now until they could negotiate a settlement. In other words, the couple agrees on a lump sum payment to be paid to Nicole by Dr. Dre. The monthly payments may cease. They will be finished. So if they reach a settlement, the monthly payment will cease to exist. In many wealthy celebrity cases, a divorce settlement will include any future payments to the ex-spouse. Okay, so as we reported, Dr. Dre and Nicole have been at war over the finances in their divorce after the rapper claims the couple entered into a prenuptial agreement that made his business separate property. So he said his business separate property. Of course, those businesses include Beats by Dre, the headphones, which made him a billionaire, according to Nicole. Nicole said he made $1 billion off of those alone, and she was right there by his side. So she's entitled. Those businesses including Beats headphones and Apple. He said Dre has a $260 million available through investments through Apple. She said his Apple stock is worth $250 million, which the stock that he earned was a joint venture through her blood, her time, and her skills. Also, Nicole states that she's accustomed to a $2.3 million a month lifestyle. Phew, well, damn. $2.3 million a month worth of living expenses. That was the lifestyle she was accustomed to. Because damn, shockingly, Nicole claimed the couple spent over $245 million in the past 3 years and wants to maintain the same lifestyle after the couple is divorced. In the end, Dr. Dre's ex-wife is asking the court to order the massive estate sliced in half, and the rapper is arguing she should get nothing from his successful businesses. We're guessing this will end in a global settlement. Dr. Dre is worth $850 million. So Nicole has been there with him since the 90s. They've been married, got 2 kids. They were a family. So Nicole deserves whatever she gets. She deserves a large settlement. But neither one of these two will ever have to worry about money again. But you know, everyone is freaking out. They saying Nicole, she took Dr. Dre to the cleaners. She got $3 million coming every year. But I think, in my humble opinion, Dr. Dre is the winner here. Dr. Dre still has all the money from his businesses. He has $850 million. He can remarry if he chooses in his life, whereas Nicole cannot remarry unless she will forfeit the $3.5 million a year. Dr. Dre does not have to pay any child support since his kids is already grown. Plus he has other business ventures he's doing. Dr. Dre is free from his wife, which, you know, it was time. They was having irreconcilable differences, and they just grew apart from each other over the years. No love was lost. Dre walks away with all his money, and she gets $3.5 million a year, which is nothing. $3.5 million is not much money for a man of Dre's stature. He has many businesses. He's a philanthropist, and he's a big-time music mogul. So $3 million a year is nothing. He can make that back in a year easily. So there you have it. Nobody feels sorry for Dre. He got what he wants, and he's not paying hardly anything compared to some other celebrities. Here's a couple of examples of high-profile divorces. Beginning with Tiger Woods and his wife, Eileen. It's reported that Eileen received around $100 to $110 million from the divorce settlement. At the same time, she received monthly child support, which $20,000 a month. As part of their divorce, Eileen also received their home in Windermere. So Tiger Woods and his wife divorced after the sex scandal. We all know about the sex scandal. And he's paying $20,000 a month in child support. Now, if you do the math, that's close to $200 million she received from Tiger Woods with the divorce settlement, and the home, which was worth about $60 million, and the child support. So she would walk away with close to $200 million. There have been plenty other high-profile divorce cases. One that comes to mind is Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, who had to separate and settle between $2.1 billion, which they both had a prenup, which protected their business asset. It made the divorce much easier. So this was a short video. So like, share, and subscribe on your way in. And if you didn't like or subscribe on your way in, please like or share and subscribe on your way out. This is Wax Candle coming at you. God bless you. Until the next video.